Hello, I'm Chris Leggett and welcome to Telefrag. On this latest episode, Simon and James smash their way through some Red Faction Armageddon.
What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, just stopping the cultists.
Always at the cutting edge of game journalism, we bring you our thoughts on April's Gears of War 3 beta. And Simon tells us all about his disdain for regional pricing on Steam. But first of all, we venture into the surprisingly active world of game development in New Zealand.
Did you know that on the first Wednesday of every month, the Media Design School in Auckland plays host to the Game Developers Meetup? No? Well, you do now.
The Game Developers Meetup, it's just that. It's a really casual, informal place for anyone who's interested in game development to come along. And so it happens once a month on the first Wednesday night of each month at the Media Design School. And the people who come along, they're like programmers, there's artists, there's animators, there's sound guys, there's musicians, choreographers. And some of them are students, some are like indie hobbyists, and some are like 1 or 2 man teams. But then there's also big professional studios come along as well.
The night begins with presentations, from those studying to become game developers, to those who have already unlocked that elusive employment achievement. The presentations serve as both informal updates on where people are with their projects, as well as learning opportunities. Guests elaborate on the choices they made and explore the hurdles they've had to overcome to reach their current build.
Yeah, so what we had tonight was two student teams from the Media Design School, and they showed off the projects that they're working on as part of their courses. So they're in the Graduate Diploma of Game Development, and it's a 2-year degree that they do. And the last 6 months they get together and just make a game.
Like any meetup, networking and support are a major focus, and the Game Developer Meetup and the PlayMaker website aim to strengthen and aid the relationship between the local development teams.
I've been doing these meetups for about 8 months, probably. I've been to most of them since then, and it's been a wicked place to meet people around Auckland which I didn't even know existed. I didn't know there was a game development community here.
Yeah, so if you're a small developer, like 2 or 3 mates who've got together and you're making an iPhone game, it can be pretty hard. Like, you have to be able to know that you can fund yourself through making that first game. And there's like, once you're successful, well, normally once you're successful, and you got 2 or 3 games out there, that's when maybe some investors or publishers normally come knocking. And I think that's the thing a lot of people forget. They just think, I'll just make one game, and they spend like 100% of their time on programming and art, and they kind of forget about the marketing and getting it out there. So that can be a bit hard. But that's where I think it's quite cool that we've got things like the meetups, because now you get the game developers helping each other out, connecting them to publishers or to review sites, or taking them along to the international conferences and stuff. So I suppose the whole idea of the meetups and PlayMaker is to help out those small studios so they can grow and become bigger studios, because that's how most of the big studios started out.
If you have an interest in game development on any level, you should head along and meet like-minded individuals.
Okay. Cool. Let's load the checkpoint. Why have we got it facing this way?
So that people on the bed could see.
So what?
People on the bed could see I was being considerate of you.
Oh, you
Arsehole.
silly bastard.
Here comes the cavalry.
Yes.
Are you all the way back here? Wow, that is a bad checkpoint.
Yeah. That's because you're not supposed to die on easy mode in this game in like the first level.
I don't think you understand the concept of hammer time.
I understand the concept of hammer time, but it's just like, we've got to get through the game so we can actually see the aliens and shit.
Why, you don't care about the aliens, you care about the hammer. You don't play this game for aliens. Those are your friends, dick!
No, not anymore.
Wow, you cannot aim for shit.
Who cares? I know how to aim at barrels.
No, you're not even doing that right. Whoa, unnecessary. People needed that hydrogen fuel. Aim! Oh.
Well, your mouse is not sensitive enough, man.
What?
The hell is this?
That's a complete paradox.
This is like molasses.
This is how you play professional video games.
Yeah. Who pays you to play games?
My
Telefrag?
mum. Potentially, if I go on the dole, I could be a state-funded pro gamer.
Yeah, salvage. You need that for upgrading your boring... I think the aim's off because the resolution's so bad on your computer, which sucks so much. Getting some salvage, that's okay.
Gamers don't want to see this, man. This is boring.
You don't want to see...
You don't understand how to play games.
I just press the button and it tells me which way to go.
Yeah, eliminate the cultists. Go the other way.
Eliminating the cultists. Oh, there's another one. Oh, what?
Oh, you are a bad hammer man.
I'm a good hammer man.
You don't know how to hammer.
Know about the hammer. At least I got past the part where you just died like a bitch.
Damn. Oh, you get the wee 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 now, don't you?
Repair functionality has been restored.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, I just want to kill something.
Why are you destroying things that the Martians need? You're a terrorist, Mason. A dirty, dirty terrorist.
This game, this thing is basically the plot hole filler. Anytime there's something in the game you've broken, you can just fix it. Unlimited amount of energy.
Yeah, I don't understand why you'd ever need engineers or anything in the future. Like, you just point this beam at it.
Yeah, someone just designed something in the first place, that's it.
Good. I could use a breather.
G'day, mate. Got any ammo? What's this? Oh, that's pretty complex.
Disturbingly enough, things in this modern world cost money. Thanks to jerk-lazy scientists not getting off their fat asses and developing the New World Order, everything has a real-world cost associated with it. Now, unfortunately, this is a bit of a bummer for the working man in the world around, but the fact is there are some things which serve to magnify the injustice of money. And in particular, what grinds my gears is regionally inflated pricing on Steam. While they used to make sense back in gaming's dark ages when the New Zealand dollar was pitifully weak and boxes made out of dead trees had to be shipped across the world for us to get our sensual gaming delights, in this day and age they make about as much sense as my colleague James Burnett's stupid jerk face. Yeah. Case in point is THQ Space Marine. This is a game that, if you live inside the United States of America, costs you $50. Unfortunately, because we made the brutal and frankly unforgivable mistake of living outside the United States of America, we get charged $90 for the exact same game. Bizarrely, if one was to walk in store, this game would cost 90 New Zealand dollars to purchase. Now, the noble misconception might be that the publishers are doing this to protect small, independent retail outfits. But the fact is that the only people who can have this kind of degrading effect on prices are those in a position of market dominance, like EB Games, or as they're known internationally, GameStop. Somehow, THQ have been helped into a price point that makes packaging, shipping, and distributing a game worldwide more expensive than sending bits over a cable. Digital distribution obsoletes brick-and-mortar stores. It means that games are delivered straight to my computer, it means I don't have to deal with jerk salesmen, and it means that archaic and annoying processes like manually patching my titles is something I no longer have to deal with. The people who are pushing these inflated prices on us are the same people who are viewed by many to be a cancerous growth in the gaming industry, thanks to their massively deflationary trade and policies. Now, the reason the retailers wield this kind of clout is down to the consoles. Ed recently estimated that for Rage, roughly 60% or 2/3 of their sales would go out in console. This means that they depend on retail channels like GameStop to make or break their game. And in turn, it hands retail channels massive amounts of power. Long-term, retailers are aware that publishers don't really have much love for them. And what they seem to be doing is trading in any particularly long-term goodwill for massive short-term profits.
Oh no.
Oh, this is Spider-Man.
Yeah, you killed this thing with the hammer last time.
Yeah, this is future Spider-Man, he deserves it. Whoa!
Oh, g'day, mate.
Running out of cover here.
Use the nanoforge to repair.
Right.
What are you even doing?
I'm healing the...
You're doing nothing, now you're healing. Healing the air.
Oh, wow, you just
shame!
broke it again.
This guy can't share his toys very well.
Ah, it's legit!
Oh!
Lucky I dodged that like a professional.
Except you took damage. Professionals don't do that. This guy's a dick, man! He's gonna do it again. You wait for it. Oh! He's gonna eat your face if you keep doing that.
The best thing is later on in the game you get the opposite of this gun, so you can just blow stuff up at a nano level. Pretty good. Because that's the best level. Oh, shut up, Mason. I hate Scott Walker.
How is this thing still standing?
There we go.
He's not getting up from
Can I
that.
fix him? Hit E to enter the turret. Okay.
In just a few short months, the ex-bro shooter of choice will be back for its third outing. According to Microsoft, it's now the most pre-ordered game in the history of Xbox 360, with over 1 million pre-orderers looking forward to hammer bursting all over each other's faces. Now, other than the terrible storyline which had plot holes big enough to dump Dom's dead wife into, there were many anticipating Gears of War 2, thanks to the robust multiplayer that they experienced with Gears 1. Too bad for us, in Gears 2, it didn't work. Just like Dom's corpse of a wife, who he shot in the face, because he loved her.
Sometimes the matchmaking took upwards of 20 minutes before you'd give up, you know. And 6 title updates later, so to this day, the matchmaking on Gears of War 2 still isn't really working, you know.
As Telefrag took part in the private multiplayer beta, we were able to see that Epic Games had been able to address this most important feature.
With Gears of War 3 multiplayer matchmaking, I was surprised to find that it worked really well right from the word go. 95% of the time I was able to match up against full lobbies of human players within seconds, so that was great to see.
Unlike, say, the Halo Reach beta, there was no real attempt to balance any new game types or explore original ideas. Oh wait, they've got female character mods now.
You know, it does seem to be the most honed version of Gears multiplayer yet. There's nothing that's going to flip the coin entirely.
There are the obligatory new weapons, and continuing his trend of only stealing from the best, lead designer Cliffy B. Butinsky has implemented Call of Duty style unlocks, which lead to players going AFK in a beta to unlock weapon skins. Who goes AFK in a beta? All in all, we commend console developers who go the extra mile to test out key features of their products. It did feel like Epic had a strong desire to fix past mistakes and prove the naysayers wrong.
Yeah, there was definitely an era about the Gears of War 3 beta that Epic was pretty much just trying to show that it actually works this time. I think that was really important for them to get that across to players from the outset.
Which way do I go? Oh, this way. Deal with it.
Oh man. Do these things are so unnecessary. Oh!
Yeah, they started that one.
I don't understand why they stand behind these explosive barrels. It's like... Is your cult the cult of explosive barrels?
Whoa! I'm like Ian Astbury from the cult.
Yeah, nice shooting at walls, Nathan.
Well, the walls are fully destructible, my friend, so it's okay.
They need to deal with it. Ah, that makes some dealing with.
This guy talking is a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
That's
He's
Adam Hale.
Killing my buzz.
He's like killing all my bros as well.
What the hell was that?
Oh, I don't know.
Don't fall down, Mason!
Never fall down. Always repair. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, just stopping the cultists. Oh, that's this guy who blew up the ladder last time. I hate you.
Yeah. I'm embarrassed to see you work that hammer.
Shut up. Oh, what?
I'm embarrassed to see you climb ladders too.
Gun shoots rubber bullets, man.
Why are you using the hammer? It's the only solid thing in this entire game. Why would you do that?
Entertaining.
Whoa!
That guy just blew up the whole steps.
Yeah,
man.
he keeps doing that too.
I hate that guy. I'm gonna plasma him to death.
Give up, motion. Nice plasma of him.
Yeah, shut up. I blew up his friends. Where would you be without your friends?
I'll be having fun.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
It really
Coming
is
to
the
the
only
hammer side.
effective weapon until like later on in
Yeah.
the game.
And this close quarters combat, there's no reason to use anything else. In fact, in any form of combat. Yeah, now you got it. Yeah. Come to the hammer side.